dashes here. He dashes there. He dashes every bloody where. He dashes up. He dashes down. A dashing Womble gets all over town. Whoa! Seems like I can hear something when I get in here. Anyway, must be the ghosts floating around. Thanks for visiting. Hey everyone, this is Ray the Dashing Womble. Thanks for coming in and watching the video. And hopefully you've all had a great Wednesday. Hopefully it hasn't been as crazy as our one. Gotta tell you, today it was like, it's 11:30, another early night. I should have been a bit earlier. I've just been watching a few videos. Watching a friend of mine's video. He sent me an old video of drag racing, and he was in this drag race and blew the engine up, totally blew it. And was just conversing back and forth with him, and then the oil came out under the wheels at 200 miles an hour, and he won the race. Actually, he was the world's fastest driver. Is that what it was? World's fastest for 6 years running. Sixth, another one. And yeah. Very interesting bloke, definitely. And his name's Ray too. I don't drive as quick as he does when I'm doing DoorDashing, but you know, at least not when the police are around. Anyway, like this thing, we can get that 200. Anyway, where are we? Today, oh, for crying out loud, what the day? I think there was like a secret full moon around or something. It was absolutely bloody nuts. I put a video out earlier. I put a short video out, and it led up to watching the full 2.5 minutes of dash cam footage. And if you've not already seen that, I'll put a link below if I can, if I remember. And basically I was following another vehicle. We've got 2 lanes and both are turning left. We've got 2 other lanes that side. One's going ahead. The other one can go ahead too or turn right. And I didn't notice it at the time. I followed the Jeep that was in front of me. We were both in the correct lane where we wanted to be. Turn left. Not the far left lane, not the middle left. Not the far left lane, because we were both heading the same bloody direction. So we took a left. And as I took a left, I didn't see it, because I'm looking ahead, because that's where I'm going. And then all of a sudden there's lots of beeps and fipping, crazy fipping, car horns going. So what the hell was going on? It was the vehicle that was supposed to be the truck. The idiot in the truck that was supposed to be going dead ahead of us was an absolute dumbass, because he turned left where we were turning left. Where the Jeep in front of us had turned left. In the correct flipping lane we was. He was not. And then he proceeded to just sit behind us, flipping, making loads of noises. Came up the side of me. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you flipping idiot? And then he tried to flipping, like, get in front of us and move us off the road and such. I should have called the cops on him. But anyway, unfortunately for him, I've got a dash cam. So I've got everything on the flipping dash cam. So I put all that. I was actually taking Mrs. Womble to go get something to eat. So while she was in there getting what she wanted, I just put this video together. And got the registration or the tag plate, whatever you want to call it, right up close so I know exactly what the number is, and posted that video. Then shortly after, I put a short video out. And everyone that's seen this video has commented saying that truck was a dumbass, because it should have been going straight, as everyone saw. It's and like someone said, this is the reason why we have dash cams, because of idiots like that. They must have known that they were in the wrong. And if they didn't, they should have surely seen it after. I mean, I went back on the video like, no, I was in the right lane. What the hell am I flipping worried about for? Anyhow, I wanted to rip his ears off, but Mrs. Womble said that wasn't right. But, God, what an absolute idiot. Absolute idiot. And then to go on all crazy after us to try and run us off the road. It was like, idiots. But anyway, made them famous a little bit, so hopefully they get their comeuppance soon enough. And then, of course, still dealing with the police with that drunk driver the other night, so they'll be getting this video too. But that wasn't the end of it. I mean, there were several buffoons during the night. It was like a couple that had run a red light. There was some idiot that was going through the traffic. It was like zipping through the traffic. It's like, what in the world is going on tonight? I don't know. Anyhow, it wound me up for the night, flipping hell. I wasn't happy at all. And anyhow, and then the work during the night, it was absolute, wasn't good. Got on DoorDash, well, before I get to all of that, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I had several new subscribers subscribe today. Some from watching the short video. And of the dash cam footage, I'll have probably lots of dash cam footages now. Because there is always some flipping dipstick that does something, whatever that is. And then just generally driving through the town and that. But it's like that person said, this is why we have dash cams. Yes. Because you need to if that truck had crashed into us, we wouldn't have had a leg to stand on, because you can clearly see it turn as we turned, and we were clearly in the correct lane, just like the Jeep in front of us was. That had expired temp tags. Anyway, by a couple of months, I think. But anyway, but yeah, it was absolute flipping buffoon. Also had some new subscribers from watching Chuck and Dashing Across America this evening. A bit later on in the evening, we stopped and watched his live show and enjoyed that, and was chatting with a few people within the chat section of it all. Anyway, yeah, getting back to work. First offer I got in was it was a catering offer. It was paying $19 and some change. But I didn't like where the pickup was. I like going there to the restaurant and eating at the restaurant. Picking up there, not so much. They're very nice people in there. But they are absolutely crap at flipping packaging their flipping foods up. And I said to him, you've got to flipping do a bit better on this. This is, it's not good. Hate going there. And I can't flipping fit everything. They give it to me in a pizza box, and I can't fit that giant size pizza box into one of the DoorDash bags. And there's no way of flipping covering it. And it's open. You'll see it flipping in the picture. And then there was a bag with salad or something, I think is what he said, which I hung on my arm on the way out. And then all this bloody great pizza box coming out, which was open, and was open all the way to the flipping delivery, because there was nothing I could bloody well do with it. I put the catering bag on top of it. That's all I could do. It was absolutely ridiculous. I'm not a flipping packaging expert, but for crying out loud, they got to flipping do something a heck of a lot better than what they do. Anyway, so picked that up, got that in the van, told the customer I was on my way, it was a leave at the door, and I just went off and delivered that. I looked at the picture of where I was going to. It was a corner house, so that was pretty much easy to find. Got up there, porch lights on, all the lights on, could see very, very well. Thank you very much for that. And I'd seen in the previous dash of that picture of where a dasher had left the food, it was yet another flipping pizza box from the same bloody place I'd delivered from, and it was left on the floor or in front of the door. But when I got up on their porch, they had several like rocking chairs and some tables there, and I just put it on that because save a lot of bending down on their part too. And so I took a picture, and then as I'd taken the picture, the lady came out of the house, and I said to her, she said, well, that's different. Well, I don't know why she thinks that, because it looks like that they'd had something from them before, but maybe it wasn't so full. I said, yeah, this restaurant is not very good at packaging stuff, and this is how it comes. So anyway, so she went off in. She didn't say a whole lot. Not sure if she was pissed off or what, but anyway. Anyhow, got back took the picture of that, obviously, just before she came out. Got back to the van and clicked on that. I think it came out at $23.50, I think. Anyway, all what I've done will be up here. Anyway, so that was a catering order, and then I went over to the other side of town and sat outside Coles near Jack Stack and Spin Pizza and Firebirds and what's the other one? Buffalo Wild Wings is all down there too. But so we sat there at Coles, and Shake Shack's outside and Bibby Bop, bloody cover. Anyway, Roots is over there too. I've only done maybe 2 from Roots. possibly 2. I know I've done 1. Anyway, somebody this offer came in for spin pizza, and I think that was paying 19. No, it wasn't. That was paying $23, and it was not a catering offer. And it was going, I think, 10 miles, 10.5 miles. It was going to Lake Lotawana, but it wasn't through all the flipping dips and going around the lake so much. It was more the 50 highway side, near Cockerell and that side. And so it was a lot easier to get to. But yeah, it was... but I got that one delivered, and I went converse back and forth with the customer, because when I got into spin pizza, it wasn't ready. They were still working on it. But we wasn't far away. Granted, we weren't far away when the order came in for us, so I don't know when they actually started it. But anyway, I was fine with the wait, because I wasn't surprised there was a wait, considering how close we were. Anyway, so waited on that, maybe 10 minutes, I don't know, it weren't long. They said 5, but I think it was more than that. But anyway, only a little bit. And got that, told the customer on my way when I went to look at the look at what they'd written. They'd written a whole flipping verse of what's in their driveway, and just to put it on what cars in their driveway and that way, and that they didn't have a porch light on, I think, or something like that. Anyway, I'll put it all up in. Anyway, and they had a white Ford truck in the driveway, so it all helped, because bloody hell, it was dark in that road. There was someone taking their dog for a walk, and thankfully they had some ripping lighted vest or whatever on, so you could see them, and they had a torch as well. So that all helped. But anyway, got that one delivered. Had a difficulty finding their driveway. It was so bloody black down there. Their driveway was black. It was and it was just pitch ripping black down there. It was horrible to try and find the way down there. And God, what a pain it was. An absolute pain in the arse. But anyway, and plus I got a weak light on that headlight, so I need to get a new LED light on that passenger side headlight. I mean, it works, but it's obviously not at its full potential. Anyway, so yeah, got that one done. I said to Mrs. Womble, got to look for that dog on the way out. Got to make sure that we give that one some room. Not that it was tight down there, but it was just so bloody hard to see anything. I don't know what it is with these bloody people that, these designers that build all these houses and that. Don't they, in the States? Are they all born in bloody caves or what? They've got to know that people take their dogs out for a walk in the evening. Bloody ridiculous. Absolutely bloody ridiculous. There's so many like it too. Absolutely flipping stupid. Anyway, got out of there, headed back to town, and just basically waited for a while. Waited for a long while. Mrs. Womble fell asleep. I finally said, I'm going to go get something to eat. Went to Hawaiian Brothers, and I can't say I really enjoyed it. I was eating it while we was watching, just before we started watching Dashing Across America, and it was, I don't know, maybe I've had too much of it or something. I don't have it every week or anything, it's just that, I don't know, I just wasn't with it today, but Maybe because of all the hassle and the idiots flipping pissed me off enough. Don't know. But no, it didn't really taste too brilliant. But anyway, watched Dashing Across America. Had a great fun doing that. Spoke to a few other YouTubers that were on there that we know, and got to know a few others too, and got some new subscribers through that as well. So yeah, that was good. And then when we finished watching Chuck, when he realised what time it was, nearly 11 o'clock for him, I think. As it spent, just going home. I didn't have everything on anyway. Normally I'll have it all on in the background, but I just didn't. Because it just seemed an absolute waste of time. There was an awful lot of offers coming through during the day, both through Uber Eats, Uber Rideshare, a few came through Grubhub, and that was it. I mean, it was just absolutely diabolical. I put a few up here. I took a couple. I think one was like $8 and something. It was going 16.5 miles from the Mint. You can't flipping blame the restaurant for that, but I don't know. It's DoorDash needs to sort out that system, and again, so do Uber Eats and Uber and Grubhub apparently too. But anyway, so that was it really. That was the day. This video probably ain't going to be as long as my other ones. Thank God for that, you all say, I hear. Sigh of relief. Anyway, no, it was just a crap time. Been watching a lot of videos lately as regards these drivers that are saying that there's a lot of scammer ones for scammer drivers, I think is what they call them, over at Walmart, Spark, etc. They're not only at Walmart, Spark, mate. You go on Facebook Marketplace and tap in DoorDash account, Uber Eats account, Uber account. There will be some. There's I know there's at least one page, channel, whatever you want to call it, group maybe, where you can just go in and buy an account, and it's blatantly on there on bloody Uber on Facebook. Apparently you can rent an account too. I did a video about this about a month, two months ago possibly, and when all this came to light for me, and it's bloody ridiculous. You've got these undocumented people that are driving and delivering for any of the platforms. And for me, it worries me. Not so much that they probably don't have a proper driver's license. They don't have insurance, more likely to. But the other thing is a lot of these, like for DoorDash, etc. There's many times that I've gone to a home and the kids have come out and picked up their European food. They wanted to help. They would just want to experience it, I suppose, or the parents have shoved them out to go do it. But they want to pick the food up and take it. You don't know who is driving. You don't know who's delivering the food. And for me, that's a worry. That's such a worry. Because like I said, you've got these kids that come out and take the food off, and that's one example. I mean, what about the Uber? They drive for Uber. What can happen there? I've only just started driving for Uber. I've only just got the account, the Uber rideshare. I only just got the account a couple of days ago. Haven't done anything with it except to flip and laugh at the prices that they're charging or offering the drivers, or cringe. But it's you just don't know who's picking you up. You really don't. We had this problem back home. Maybe this video will be a bit longer. Anyway, we had this problem back home many years ago. We have four types of vehicle transportation back home, in the cab form. So you got the London taxi drivers. They're the ones that drive the black cabs, also known as black cabs, London taxi, and hackney carriages. You also have what we call the minicab drivers. Minicabs are those drivers that drive a regular vehicle, may even drive this. The difference between minicabs and London taxi drivers is London taxi drivers, and not only in London, because they have them in other parts of England too, and but they have to do what they call the knowledge test. So in London, you get these blokes going around, women, whichever, on scooters with a great big board attached to their handlebars of their scooter, and or moped, whatever you want to call it, and it's got a map on it, and they get a route every day, to learn. And on that route, you've got to know every bloody thing that's on that route. On every road, you've got to know everything that is on that road. It's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, you have to know every bloody thing that is on that road. Every shop, every address, how to get from one address to the other, how to get from one address and get them off to Heathrow Airport, or Stansted, or Luton, or London City Airport, or Gatwick. Most of them won't go out to Gatwick. But anyway, unless they're from out that way. It's a little bit out of London. But they have to know everything. And they go through a stringent background check. It's very hard work. It's very hard to become a London cab driver. So they call that the knowledge test. So, and a minicab driver is just your regular bloke who's got just a usual car. Minivan could be like this, could be in, it's got to be of a certain age. I mean, you can't drive any old fitting piece of crap. But but it's just a regular car. Could be your Honda Accord, could be a Toyota Camry, could be any bloody thing. Could be the minivan, what we call a people carrier back home. And that will be your minicab. Now, your minicab is, like I said, just a regular bloke, but you have to, at the time I was doing it, there was no background checks or anything. Could be anyone. And, but you did have to have, hire and reward insurance, which is basically covers you if you're in an accident, etc. And at that time, we didn't have the vipping telephones, etc. So, not with all the GPS, etc. on it. We had, we just used two-way radios, or used the phone. And then, of course, you get the chauffeurs and that, so that's the next one up. But it's... and each of them had a bloody tariff. We knew exactly how much it was per bloody mile that we were going to be charging. What's the minimum? And that's one thing that Uber Eats and that don't have. Uber Eats and DoorDash don't have a flipping set tariff. That pisses me off. It makes no bloody sense at all. Anyway, but like I said, with the minicabs, the way you would mostly notice a minicab is, one, if it might have the flipping, the office's name on the side of the vehicle, like a magnet or whatever, stating that they're from Fleece Cars or Olympic Cars or whoever it is that they were driving for. But the other reason, the other thing is, they'll just have a magnetic aerial on the roof, like a short CB aerial, or maybe like a mag mount car phone aerial. And that was how you would notice those. But many people, when I was up in town a lot, or even when I was just out in the suburbs doing it, on a Friday or Saturday night or on New Year's, when everybody's rat-assed and not really concentrating, they just want to get home or get to the next party, whatever it was, they would jump in any car that had one of those aerials. And that was where they got the rogue taxi drivers or cab drivers. And of course they've been asking for trouble, and things happened that shouldn't happen. And that's what we're going to get with Uber drivers. Maybe Lyft too. I don't know if they do it with Lyft. I'm sure they do. They do it with everything else. Are we going to have that? Probably. People are going to be picked up by these flipping drivers that are undocumented, I suppose. And that pisses me off too, because you've got all these people that are coming in from wherever they're coming in from. Fair enough, they've got flipping problems in their own country. But, and of course I don't know what they're experiencing there at all. But they all descend upon everywhere. They descend upon the US. They descend upon England. England did it flipping wrong when we became part of the European Union, because then that opened borders for everybody to come in. Stupid. But anyway, but now you've got these people that are just basically renting or buying a flipping an account and just taking all sorts of orders, $2 orders, whatever they bloody well be, and just running the system into the ground. They're grabbing all the monies, not that it'd be a lot, and well, they're obviously not taking too much of the profit, but because there ain't a lot if they're taking those $2 offers. But the more they take them, the less chance flipping DoorDash is going to go, oh no, we need to raise the prices, because the real drivers are not taking them, because they've got these undocumented drivers, let's say, illegal drivers, that don't care, because they don't care, because they ain't bloody well paying flipping taxes or anything. But the big worry for me is you've got these drivers that can do anything they like. And that's a worry. That is a worry. Anyway, think about that. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all my new subscribers. And be safe, make loads of money, and you know what, just have a laugh with the job. That's all you can bloody well do. do what you can and just have a laugh with it. And just remember, you don't have to have a boss flipping on your backside telling you what to do. Unless you drive around with your flipping wife, who might drive you crackers at times. Mrs. Womble's indoors, she can't hear that. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da. Oh, don't forget, hit the thumbs up too. Makes the algorithm do silly things and makes the video channel become more popular, apparently. Don't ask me how it does it, but that's how it does it, apparently. And also, if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button if you would. It's down there somewhere. And there's a little bell icon too, down there. And if you click on that, that will give you a warning of when my videos come straight out, and you can run and hide. Thanks for running. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.